Brian Barry, GAA editor at Brian G. Barry. Limerick 1-29, Clare 0-29. Treaty win 4th Munster title in a row after epic extra-time victory. Limerick are Munster champions for a 4th year in a row, but were made to work for it by an inspired Clare performance. The contest ebbed and flowed before going to extra time, and it was the Treaty who held out for victory. Limerick have won a 4th consecutive Munster title after an epic 1-29-0-29 win over Clare. With Semple Stadium packed to capacity, the two rivals played out an incredible contest, and could not be separated after 70 minutes. Sponsored link. How to achieve feng shui in your home. BHS Now. Recommended by. It was the Treaty who edged it after extra time, as the Banners' wait for a first provincial success since 1998 continues. Following Tyrone's defeat to Armagh in the football earlier on Sunday, it looked for long stages that both reigning All-Ireland champions would be beaten on the same day for the first time since 1952. But ultimately, the Liam McCarthy Cup holders held out, and are through to the last 4. Brian Lohan's side will take major positives, however, as they turn their attention to the All-Ireland quarterfinal. It was a breathless contest right from the throw-in. Tony Kelly picked up from where he left off in Ennis 3 weeks ago, doing damage on the scoreboard from both the inside forward line and also further out the Treaty struggled to deal with the Ballia superstar, but Ryan Taylor also created some headaches for John Keely's charges, striking 3 first-half points from play. The pick of the bunch came from Kelly, who hooked and dispossessed Gearoyd Hegarty, before embarking on a 50-yard solo run and putting it over the bar. Up the other end, Seamus Flanagan led the charge for the Treaty with 4 superb scores. The Banner were flying, meeting the All-Ireland champions in the physical stakes, and deservedly led 0-12 to 0-9. The All-Ireland champions responded, however. In the 27th minute, Tom Morrissey rose to field a high ball, before playing a hand pass to Hegarty. The 2020 Hurler of the Year flicked the ball over the head of Diarmuid Ryan, before burying it past Ibhir Quilligan. John Keenan's half-time whistle paused the play with the sides level, 0-14 to 1-11. Limerick struggled to find scores after the restart, hitting 3 wides before Cathal O'Neill eventually raised a white flag. The sides then traded scores, and the lead frequently changed hands. It was level entering the 3 minutes of injury time, and Declan Hannon thought he had won it with a long-range point from midfield under pressure. Clare were given one last chance when they won a sideline on the Limerick 21, and Tony Kelly stepped up from underneath the new stand to cut it directly over the bar to force extra time. Interestingly, 0-24 to 1-21 was also the full-time score when the teams met in Ennis. The Treaty started extra time the stronger, with Aaron Gillan and Seamus Flanagan striking points to help them into a 1-point lead at the break. Try as they might, the Banner were unable to claw it back, as Limerick subs David Reedy and Connor Boylan, as well as a late William Odenoghu point, helped Limerick over the line. Clare. Ibhir Quilligan, Rory Hayes, Connor Cleary, Paul Flanagan, Diarmuid Ryan, John Conlon, David McInerney, David Reedy, David Fitzgerald, 0-5, Cathal Malone, Tony Kelly, 0-13, 0-6F, 0-1 SL, Shane O'Donnell, Ian Galvin, 0-1, Peter Duggan, 0-4, 0-3F, 0-1 SL, Ryan Taylor, 0-3. Subs. Shane Meehan, 0-1, for Ian Galvin, 55. Robin Mounsey for David Reedy, 63. David Reedy for Shane O'Donnell, 13 ET. Patrick Crotty for Peter Duggan, 16. ET. Mark Rogers, 0-2, 0-1 F. Limerick. Nicky Quaid, Sean Finn, Mike Casey, Barry Nash. Diarmaid Burns, 0-1, 0-1 F. Declan Hannon, Dan Morrissey, William Odenoghu, 0-1, Dara Odonovan, 0-1, Gearoyd Hegarty, 1-0, Cathal O'Neill, 0-2, Tom Morrissey, 0-3, Aaron Gillan, 0-10, 0-7 F. Seamus Flanagan, 0-8, Kyle Hayes. Subs: Richie English for Mike Casey, 57, David Reedy, 0-1, for Cathal O'Neill, 58, Graham Mulcahy for Dara Odenovan, 64, Connor Boylan, 0-1, for Tom Morrissey, 65.